Well, I got 9,500s in, guys. You got to help me spend it. What should I buy?
I thought you were getting your 10th anniversary.
Yeah, I got 29,549. The 10th is only going to cost
Well,
2/3 of that.
here's an idea. Don't touch it and wait till something comes up on Muds that you really want, and then you get it at a discount. Rather than going blowing your load all in one lot.
No, yeah, I agree. But that means I got to hold on to all of it now.
Oh,
That sucks.
well,
It means I can't spend anything right now. Because 10th ain't
Fine.
here. I got to hold on for that, you know?
A little bit of self-control then. So,
You telling me about self control. I've been holding on to this money for 2 fucking months talking about self control. Get out of here.
yeah.
No, it's definitely getting spent on the 10th. And you're probably, and honestly, there's really not anything worth buying for real right now.
Exactly.
If there was another ship in that D7 pack, I'd go for it. That D7's cool, but for one ship, I just can't do it. It's too much.
I feel dirty playing as a killing on shooting Federation starships. Get that dirty white water taste.
Mm.
Yeah. No, but shooting at them if you're a Klingon or Romulan. Because I just started a new character to get that
Well, don't worry. We've all started 3 or 4 new characters today.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Is everyone? Oh.
Yeah.
Even I made a new guy. Why not? It's fun.
So, can I ask you a
Yeah, no, I feel
question?
you on that one.
So, what characters are you making? Just all the ones that you can, or what's the go?
Delta Recruit just came back out today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everybody made today was Delta Recruits.
Yeah, I started a Klingon science officer. Was that a good way to go?
Yeah. If you, like, there's no mistakes, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
a few of us are going liberated Borg on the Romulans for a particular trait. Some of us are going Klingons just for a bit of fun. Skibop here's going fucking Romulan alien because he's obsessed with that extra trait slot.
Yep.
What's
Oh
the
yeah, the extra
trait
trait slot's
slot?
good, man. You gotta get it.
No, because the aliens don't have an inherent
don't have
trait. They get
they don't
this
have
extra
a
trait
racial
slot to
trait.
make up your own.
Yep.
Someone said Klingon science officer was a good one for some reason.
Well, Klingons have ships that move very, very quickly. So, I mean, science, you gravity well, Tychon's rift, that sort of stuff. You just move around the ship, pulling them around with tractor beams and all that sort of shit. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you to play how you want to play. So.
Absolutely. I'm gonna grind this Delta a little bit here. Anybody else doing missions on Delta right now?
On Delta? No. You got to be true Star Trek canon. It's got to be My Little Brony.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, John Delancey was the Brony, man.
Roni.
Type in John Delancey, who played Q, and My Little Brony.
Yep.
My Little Brony. Omnipotent and horny.
and ate up.
My little brony, he's on the spectrum.
Well, as I said, everyone's on the spectrum.
Yeah, oh my god, fucking speaking of bronies. Here's a therapy nightmare, a nightmare story for you. I found a really great therapist, right?
Yeah.
And he used to tell me all about his like brother-in-law who was a big brony that he took to all these brony conventions, and he did it because he was like on the spectrum, and like he was just trying to do something nice for him. Well, turns out the real reason he was going is because he was a fucking child predator and he got arrested for it.
Okay.
Like, yeah, the therapist I had been making the most progress with out of any therapist turned out to be
he
a
wants
fucking
to.
pedophile.
He wants to help you.
Oh
He wants
no.
to. He wants
I
to
know, I
help
was
you
an
so he
adult.
can.
Well,
So that-
maybe that's
so
why
that
he
we're-
understood you so
He
well.
wants to help you. He wants to help you so he can turn around and fuck you when you're good.
Just like, what the? It's
so
just like,
wrong.
No, I
You'd be
swear
able
I'll
to
never
lift you
fuck
up and be the rod in your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is anyone leveling up characters at the moment?
All of us
I
have it.
am.
buddy. Turn your back.
half the people in this stream, man.
Anyone wanna join up?
She's so sexy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love it.
Once I'm out of the
Yeah, I'm still getting
Romulan
some
starter
stuff
area.
for my guy.
I'm
Did
just
you
saying,
go to-
I'm a Klingon, so if anyone's wants to level up another.
Are you on?
character,
Are you? You're KDF, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fed.
Yeah, unfortunately, this
Not
one's going to be
work.
fed as well.
Could make another Federation one. We don't have a Federation one. I might do that. Actually, I'll make a new character.
Yeah, just make sure it's a Delta recruit, and that's all we're focusing on for say for the next few days.
So is that thing that you get? It's pretty good, is it?
I'll let the others talk about it because I can't really remember it. So
That's all good. Do you have to start? You have to start as Starfleet. Hey, you can't start at the TOS or Discovery. It has to be.
yeah, it's got to be a
Yeah,
24th century.
Delta,
Yep.
for Delta, it's got to be 24th century fed, Romulan or Klingon
Yeah. Okay.
for the Delta recruit.
There you go. Come join the fun, then.
Just go human.
Yeah, go through them all. Check what trait you might like and what racial ability.
Well, what's one of the better ones to pick for Federation traits?
Boys.
And would you go engineering or tactical or science?
I
Oh,
only
it's
play
up-
tactical characters, so I'm not the guy to ask about that.
I play majority science, but yeah, I've got one of each or two of each, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to have a variation. I mean, what have you been playing?
One's a tactical. That's my Romulan one. Is a tactical. tactical alien, and my Klingon's a Klingon. What was that one? Is a my Klingon is a the hell is it? Wait. Klingon's a science officer.
Mhm.
So
So you got mainly tactical and science. Have you tried an engineer?
no, I haven't yet.
Oh, those are fun. NGs, they're easy.
Federation engineer. Got any
Yeah.
good?
It's hard to choose which you want to use. The mines are great, and then you got the friggin' turrets that you can set up, and then you've got the friggin'
Oh yeah, you got the turrets, don't you?
yeah,
Yeah,
and you
the
get a
turrets
mine
are cool, but
launcher
I
or
find I
a
move too
mortar.
fucking fast for that shit to be
The quantum
useful.
mortar is awesome.
The mortar is awesome, and
For
then you
for
can
spots where you camp and shit, it's
a
sweet. But
healing emitter you can set up one of your officers with that you can proc anytime. It's just
All right, I'll try engineer Federation.
NGs are
Bye.
mean,
Yeah.
real tanky, and
So if anyone wants
a lot
to
of DPS. I think.
level up together,
Yeah, you'll have to go through the tutorial on that first, but once we're all out, I'm
yeah, you
supposed
got to
to
do the
put some bits
tutorial, and
together.
that's gonna take you a couple hours, probably, at least an hour.
Yeah.
That tutorial is fucking grindy as fuck, man. It's like I think it's the
Yep,
shittiest
yep.
tutorial for real.
the
It
Klingon
has
Oh,
one
no
was
really?
like
pretty.
almost no skippable cutscenes. You can't fucking transwarp. You can't. It's fucking bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit's lame as fuck. The story itself is good, but it just takes fucking forever. And then you get that thing where you have to go and get the wildlife, and you gotta like observe the little motherfucker in the pond. You gotta check the plants. That shit took me like 20 or 30 minutes to find all that shit. Like, damn, man.
The Klingon one's pretty quick, eh?
Mission sucks. That
You don't
mission
like
is no
discovering
fucking bueno, man.
planets.
No, I
fucking
do, just
my
not
game
when I'm
crashed.
trying to level a new tune. I don't want to be
My-
forced to do shit like that.
Yeah.
My ship name's Bodie McBoatface. That's my captain's name too.
Nice.
I am the boatiest of the McBoat.
Hey, was that in Australia? I don't know if that happened in Australia or UK. They had a
No, that
boat.
was the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, nobody ever better put me in charge of naming official ships or anything, because I will name them ridiculous things. Like you'll have
Oh, look at that
you'll
little
have
Petey's
the-
here.
look, you'll have the USS Tetas, which is boobs in Spanish.
Well,
Like-
could be worse. You could name it the Latin name for the
no, no,
blue-footed
no.
booby.
And then the ship class will be the Tetas Mas Grande.
What's up, Petey?
You know, very big titties.
Be back in a minute.
It's gonna just be a missile cruiser with 2 giant fucking missiles on it.
Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad. Fuck.
Although I think the Russians have proven that missile cruisers are pretty much freaking useless. Especially when they mysteriously sink. Yeah, mysterious fucking Ukrainian missile slamming into the side of it. Only thing mysterious about that is the missile might have been painted like the Mystery Machine. We'll never know.
I've seen remains of Ukrainian drones that have landed inside the Moscow like behind the lines, that have troll faces, like the internet meme troll faces on them. They're
Oh yeah.
absolutely memeing up their drones.
Look, the problem, the mistake that Russia made is that the Ukraine was just reaching the level of internet saturation that the U.S. achieved around 2009. Ukraine was just achieving that level of internet saturation in the home, which means they were achieving early 4chan levels of memery. You don't fuck with the people in early 4chan levels of memery. They're insane at that point.
They are insane.
Do you remember how crazy we all
Man.
were in 2009? Like
I
in
do.
the UK, the US, like the rest of the non-Soviet world?
Dude, this lag is fucking unplayable, y'all. I gotta
Restart
reboot
the
it or
game.
some shit. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck I gotta do, but
Do you remember
this is
emos?
unfucking playable. Like,
Ukraine just got those. You don't attack a country full of emos. They don't have anything to live for. So they'll fight to the death. Yeah, they're gonna fight for their fucking uwu babies back home. You think?
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. A lot of
But Ukraine was smart. They didn't just accept
ex-militaries
anybody
going
in.
there, isn't there?
Well, here's the thing: Ukraine was smart. They didn't just.
Yeah, they're smart. They found a way to launder trillions of dollars through their economy.
Well, no, they were smart with the formation of their foreign legion. Let me be more specific. They didn't do what the French do. Their foreign legion isn't just open to anybody. You have to have prior military experience, or they don't want you because they don't want to have to put you through basic training.
Right. They want to put you right on the front line.
No, they want to put you in a unit, get
have
you to
you
work together,
fucking-
figure out what language you're all going to speak, and then they put you on the front line.
Yeah.
The only thing your training is for is to figure out how to use the new weapons you're using, and figuring out how to receive and give orders and do drill.
If Ukraine can't win the counteroffensive this spring, then
This war is going to drag on forever.
no, the war is over. Just they'll lose. They won't be able to resupply in time, and Moscow resupplies its troops so much faster than all the shipping in all this foreign.
But here's the thing: after this spring is when Moscow is going to actually start feeling the effects of the sanctions in its supply line.
The Chinese will fix that.
You see,
Yep.
but
The Chinese can't fix it because if the Chinese do too much, the Western world will finally have enough, and they will flip on China and stop buying Chinese goods, and more importantly, stop importing food to China.
Oh yeah, food is a big one they need.
And if they stop importing food to China, China starves.
right, Zelensky wants Crimea back.
Fucking take them out from within.
That is the only option to the Ukrainian government at this point, is give us back Crimea.
Look,
Well, then how about they get rid of the fucking Nazis in their ranks and they can have it?
Yeah.
Oh, the Russians kind of did that for them.
Yeah, no, the Russians won't give up Crimea. They've been
all the Nazis who were in the Azov battalion.
Can I talk?
Died in that fucking siege.
Yeah, no, Crimea is the most fortified place on the planet right now. So it would be very dumb of Ukraine to attack there, because they would just lose most of their forces there. So I think what they have to do is attack Russia itself and take the city of Belgorod or something like that, and get a negotiating peace to say, hey, we'll give you back our land, you give us back if you give us back ours. And so I think an attack on the Russian homeland is imminent, because the way
I just hope it doesn't come to
point,
that, because
they haven't done it, because if they attacked Russia itself, they'd lose Western support. But at this point, if they lose this offensive, it doesn't matter anymore if they have Western support or not. Russia will resupply much faster, and they'll lose all of their shiny new toys in the offensive. So this is a win now or don't win at all situation. And the only smart move that I would make if I was playing
What's up?
this game of Risk is to attack Dalgard.
Okay. I love you. Bye.
I'm not the only one who thinks that too either. Because
You were right. I love you. Bye.
apparently they've declared martial law there and have been like handing out evacuation pamphlets. But if they do that, I think Russia will
Oh, Jesus.
retaliate with nuclear weaponry.
So here's the problem: if they set foot more than 2 kilometers, not 2, 10 to 20 kilometers inside Russian soil, if they capture a Russian city at all,
Boom.
World War III.
But that is
Because Russia will use a tactical nuke, and the tactical nuke will turn into a NATO retaliatory strike. The only way I see us getting out of a NATO retaliatory strike is if Joe Biden is just like, nope, we're not going to fire, and if any of you does, we're firing on you.
well, Ukraine's got all the tanks and stuff they need now.
And Joe Biden is crazy enough to do that. He's ballsy enough. If he knows where he is.
Because right now,
Right.
the Russian army, all the way,
Look, Joe Biden is a great president when he remembers that he's president.
Yeah.
What are you smoking?
He's a great president when he remembers he's the president.
Yeah, he's like, I've lived a long life. Fuck you.
I absolutely do not believe that Biden's going to run for re-election. I think that Biden's going to say he's going to run for re-election right up to the point where he actually has to, and then he's going to throw his support behind somebody.
Dude, it's the hardest job on the planet, and it ages anybody that's ever had it.
And he knows
Unless
that
you're
and
Donald
has
Trump.
seen it.
Dog.
He
Fuck
knows
you,
that
Donald
and has
Trump's
seen it
Fucking
firsthand.
dog.
He knows that and has seen it firsthand, and I just don't think Biden's going to go for re-election. I don't think he thinks that he has it in him. Like
I think RFK is going to take the Democratic nomination.
I think he is, and honestly, another Kennedy in office, that doesn't sound bad.
as long as
The
military-
real question is DeSantis or Trump?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck him.
Well, they may not have a choice on that, depending on the outcomes of certain trials.
Fucking Trump. Thanks for
The-
my wife, Russia.
They got nothing on him in New York.
What's the crazy thing is that he says, thanks for my wife, Russia. You know where his wife is actually from?
Ukraine.
Yep.
Is she?
She was a
Yeah.
Ukrainian escort girl.
Oh. Actually Ukrainian, huh?
Yep. And she's ethnically Ukrainian, not ethnically Russian. Which means she ethnically uses a different alphabet. Like their words aren't completely intelligible. Okay, if you speak Ukrainian, you can completely understand spoken and written Russian. It's not necessarily true that if you speak Russian that you can completely understand spoken and written Ukrainian.
Huh.
It's like Italians can speak perfect Spanish, but Spanish people can't necessarily speak perfect Italian.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. That's how it works. Because technically speaking, Ukrainian is the progenitor civilization. If you want to go completely like anthropology on it, but then if you really want to get down to brass tacks, what the fuck is a Russian? Or what the fuck even is an actual Ukrainian? Like it's a very convoluted cultural history. It's like trying to pin down exactly what an English person is. You just, after a point, you just gotta draw a line and say, this is what it is.
Hmm.
Which is why
Anyway.
I think that anybody saying anything is because, oh, it's for ethnic blah 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 blah. Yeah, no. Prove what an ethnicity is, you fucking fucktard.
Drawing lines, also most of their language, written language.
Drawing lines, also most of the written language. It's most